One of the things we'll be looking out for is a softer side of this president. The White House has said that he will speak in more optimistic tones tonight when he goes up to the Capitol to deliver the State of the Union address. One thing to keep in mind, though, with this president, he can deliver a very good speech. We can see teleprompter Trump tonight where he sticks to the script and delivers a really good speech that's well received, and then he can blow all of that away tomorrow morning with a tweet. Kind of what he did last year after he spoke to Congress, and then a few days later he tweeted that President Obama had wiretapped Trump Tower. The State of the Union is perhaps the biggest audience a president will get in a single night. Millions of people watch the speech. It will be interesting to see the ratings numbers the next day when they come out to see whether there was a significant drop in Trump's audience, given how divisive he has been. But typically, it's the one night of the year that the president can talk to all of America, lay out his vision, review the achievements of the past year, talk about the year going forward. And with this year being an election year, another element of the speech is the fact that he's going to be trying to set a tone for members of Congress and give them sort of a boost heading into the midterm elections with the speech. One of the things he's going to talk about is the economic gains from his first year in office, which include dropping unemployment. The unemployment rate now is down near 4% and has been dropping pretty much every month that he's been in office. Lately, he's been talking a lot about the decline in black unemployment, the decline in unemployment among Hispanics, so we're likely to hear him talk about that tonight. He'll also talk about the tax cuts he signed into law last year, significant tax cuts for corporations, tax cuts for individuals and families. He'll also talk about companies that are benefiting from the corporate tax reduction and are giving their workers $1,000 bonuses and in some cases raising their minimum wage. He'll also talk about infrastructure. We'll hear some details on the infrastructure plan that we hope the White House will roll out soon and that he wants to work on this year, and what he sees as being a bipartisan way for the White House and Democrats and Congress to work on this year. He'll also talk about trade and national security and, of course, immigration, which is the issue that has been bedeviling lawmakers in the White House for some time now. You'll want to look for some Democrats possibly coming up a way to show their displeasure with this president. You mentioned that some Democrats are boycotting the speech entirely. You have some Democrats, mostly Democratic women, who are planning to wear black in response to the sexual harassment and the Me Too movement and all those allegations that have touched on pretty much every industry in U.S. society, including Congress. There are a number of lawmakers who are also bringing Dreamers, which are members of this group that the immigration deal would protect once there is a deal. And the other element of drama tonight is the First Lady. She's been out of sight the past week or so. There's a lot of speculation that has to do with this report in the Wall Street Journal from a week or two ago that talked about a payment from President Trump's attorney to a porn actress who claimed to have had an affair with President Trump shortly after he got married to the First Lady. So she's been out of sight for a while, and she's going to come back into public view tonight at the State of the Union.